Hi, Dave. This is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and thanks for linking in the other day. Would like to talk with you about some of the candidates that you manage and having them go up and create a candidate profile here on Win My Vote. So, Win My Vote is a voter engagement site, or maybe better described as a voter candidate groups and organizations network. So, as a voter, I can sign up for free with just an email address or a social media account, and I type my zip code in, and my zip code will put me in these specific voting districts. And if there's any conflict, if there's more than one district in my zip code, I have resources on the sign up page where it makes it real easy for the voter to make sure they're in the right district. With that, I can get a list of upcoming elections. And there's other features that I can talk with you about at another time, but this one will just focus on upcoming elections and ballots and that type of thing. So as a demo, I'll show you the presidential, the most recent one, November 8th presidential race from my ballot viewpoint, which is San Francisco, California. So you can see here, this is my ballot, and it goes from the national races to the state level races, and then down into the congressional districts, and then state senate, state assembly districts, down into the county level races, as well as the city council, board of supervisors. And there's, again, options where I can, if I know the district that I'm in and I don't want to see the other city council district races, I can either collapse them here, or there's a part on the sign-up sheet where I can just identify my city council race in that district, and that's all I want to look at. So, but it goes down again all the way down to school board, and then anything that you're really going to see on your ballot we'll have here. We also do all of the propositions, and each one of these propositions has a proposition page with a summary and a little 1-minute, explainer video, as well as groups and organizations and individuals and parties that are weighing in, either supporting the proposition or opposing the proposition. And here the voter starts as neutral, and then when they decide, I'm going to vote no on this, when they go back to their ballot, you can see here that it's nice and clear that I'm going to be voting no on that. So I can access this on my cell phone if I'm filling it out, on the way to the polling place, or if I'm doing a vote by mail or early voting or anything like that. This becomes a handy tool where I can really go through the weeks leading up to the deadline and fill it out completely. And San Francisco had a monstrous ballot. We had 26 local measures, and then 17 state, and then plenty of candidates running for office. Up here on the candidate profiles, I can also click on the candidate profiles and learn a lot more about them. So I can see basic information here. I can click here and see a full bio. And again, this, since it's done by the candidate, this can be as much as the candidate wants, or as little. And they can put in there a variety of different things. So I'm sort of in an admin mode here, so I'll show you what the candidate would look like. They can edit it, so they can put links and images and videos and whatever they want in that area. This area right here is sort of the main message. We suggest using a video, but you don't need to. And again, if I were to go into edit mode, I can choose an image or text or a video, and this video link is just the YouTube share URL. So if the candidate has videos up on YouTube that they like, they can easily do a cut and paste and put them right in here. And then, as a voter, I can click on it and watch that in real time.
So I'm hitting the road to earn your vote.
And yes, I certainly wish you would have said win your vote. Would have been perfect. But so here there's other issue statements here that the candidate can build, again with images or links or text or video, and they build it the same way they do here. And then this area right here is where groups and organizations and individuals, this is where the candidate features those endorsements. And the way that this works, just close that, it was distracting me a little. The way that this works right here is that as a voter, I don't want to see all of the endorsements for the candidate because that would become too much to digest. I really just want to see the groups and organizations that I trust, and with that I have a little my trusted sources that I click on. and I can see a library of groups and organizations and individuals that have formed a group page, and again, group pages are free, and have made endorsements. And they'll be added to my trusted, and then I'll be able to see those, back on my ballot when I go to the candidate page. And with that, I can scroll through the featured ones, and again, if it's text, I can expand it and read it. If it's a video, I can just click on it and it will play.
Hello, I'm Liz Schuler, Secretary-Treasurer of the AFL-CIO. And when the AFL-CIO endorsed Hillary Clinton for president, it was working women.
And then I can click on if I want to see all. And again, these are all of my trusted sources. So there's a little bit of a dynamic of the candidates working with the groups and organizations that endorse the candidate to make sure that they get group pages up there and that they get the endorsements. And right now, I would be happy to work with any of your candidates as well as the groups that endorse your candidates, and help them set up the pages and do the endorsements. They're real simple. It's just click, 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 and you're done. It's real simple stuff, and it's slow enough right now for us to give that some attention and help them get it all set up. Anyway, we'd love to talk with you more about it. There's a few features that we really didn't go into, like favoriting the candidate, and when you do that, the candidate moves to the first position, their nameplate turns green, and the percentage of favorites changes. So from a candidate standpoint, you can create a page, you can blast out an email to all of your supporters or targeted supporters, invite them to create a Win My Vote account. Again, it's totally free. And then see if they favorite you, and then you can really measure that. And again, I can work with you on that as far as you sent out 20,000 emails, 5,000 people signed up, 2,000 people favorited you, 1,000 people favorited somebody else, and then the other 2,000 have yet to favorite. So with that, the candidate can learn about what's working, what's resonating, and sort of really be able to manage that. And again, I can do some same numbers on groups and organizations as well. But would love to talk with you about it. Again, voters are free, groups and organizations are free, and candidates are paid. Right now we're doing $100 per election, simply because that's what the partner that we're using, the Stripe online, being able to accept Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal online. It's just easier to set it up as $100 across the board for the entire election, for any office. So that may be changing in the future. We may want to, charge less for someone running for school board and charge more for someone who's running for a state level, governor, lieutenant governor, etc. Anyway, would love to talk with you about it. There's also other features that we're in the process of building out right now, and would love to get your feedback, on some of those. So thanks, and hope to hear from you. My phone number is 415-867-9554. Thanks, bye.